Terica Watkins, and I play the clarinet in the 6-1 band. The next song the band will play for you is Reading the Notes. This song has this name because it is the first time the names of the notes are not written in the book for us. This song also has a repeat sign, which means the band will play the song 2 times through. The band will then play First Flight, which also demonstrates repeats. My name is J.D.B. Todier, and I play the French horn in the 6-1 band. The next song the band will play for you is Rolling Along, or more commonly known as Mary Had a Little Lamb. This was one of the first songs we got on the playing test on the beginning of the year. Each student in the 6th grade band had a playing test every 2 weeks for a grade. We hope you enjoy Rolling Along.
My name is Emily Jones, and I play the percussion in the 6-1 band. On page 6 of the book, we learn what a half note is. A half note gets 2 beats. We also learn what a half rest is. A half rest gets 2 beats of silence. The band will now play 2 songs that all have half notes and half rests in them. We will be playing Hot Crossbones and Go Silent Radio.
It's cute.
Okay, you can applaud for that. Now, I didn't say this beforehand because I didn't want to jinx it or make them nervous, but believe it or not, some of those first few lines are the hardest ones to play well on a concert, because when you go back to the simplest things that you learn where you only play 4 notes, and now they're so used to playing so many harder things, it's actually hard. And so when we've been practicing the past few days, whenever we play those first few lines where we have to play 4 notes and then rest, there'd always be somebody playing an extra. Nobody messed that up tonight. It was perfect. So good job. The next song we're going to play for you is number 22 in their book, and it's called Split Decision, because it's the first time that they're playing 2 different lines at once. It's called a duet. So we're going to demonstrate to you everybody playing line A first together, then line B, and then I'm going to split the band in half, and half of them are going to play A at the same time as the rest of the band is playing line B. This is called Split Decision.
Come on, hot cross buns. The next one we're going to play for you is 23. It's called March Steps, and it's one of the ones that we had a playing test on. Now, you may have heard your students from time to time come home and go, oh my gosh, I have a playing test on Friday. We typically give playing tests on Friday, so they have the whole week to practice it with us, and they can come to early morning and after school band and get extra help. And then when we do our playing test, they play in front of the class, which I really think is a good experience for them, because they get to play in front of other people, and actually gets easier for them, and they're not quite as nervous, so when they're put in a situation where they're performing, it's nothing to them. So they're so used to playing in front of people. So this is 23, March Steps. The next line we're going to play for you is 24, and it's called Listen to Our Sections. Now, this is actually on all the ones we're going to play in the book tonight, the hardest one to put together. The reason it's called Listen to Our Sections is because we're now going to take turns playing at different times. So I'm going to see if the band on stage is paying attention. Raise your hand if you are the first group that's going to play on 24. Yep, percussion are going to start us off. Raise your hand if you're the second group that's going to come in. The woodwinds are going to come in second. Raise your hand if you're the third group to come in. Our brass players are going to come in third. Okay, put your hands down. So what's going to happen is, if we do this right, the percussion are going to play first, then the woodwinds, then the brass. Then we do it again. Percussion, woodwinds, brass. Percussion, woodwinds, brass. Everybody, then we repeat and do the whole thing again. So they have to be on top of it and concentrating and counting their reps. So this is called listen to our sections. Oh, one other thing I want to tell you too. They are actually not, what you see on stage is not how we have the class every day. They're actually split up into a woodwind class, which is what I teach, brass class, which Mr. Clark teaches. He's in the band room right now in the 7th grade band. And the percussion class, which we've had 2 instructors, Mr. Fennell, who's our percussion instructor, and Mr. Johnson, if you will wave in the back. He's been our fabulous student teacher, and I'd like to give him a round of applause. He is just finishing up with us. His last day with us was yesterday. And we already missed him today. He's been an incredible addition this fall, and we're going to miss him a lot. But he's been also teaching the percussion class. So what you see is what we call full band. But typically they're split into 3 different classes so that we can give them more individualized attention. And that may be why you're hearing so much progress at a fast rate, because they're in light groupings as far as their instruments go. So this is called Listen to Our Sections. The next 2 we're going to play for you are 25 and 28, and these are ones that we practice to hold out our longer notes, like half notes and whole notes. And 25 is the longest line in the book they've had up until this point. Typically what you've been hearing is either a 4-measure song, 8-measure song. Now they're going to play twice as long, which is 16 measures on number 25. So this is 25 and 28.
Papa, can I start videoing? Why not?
You'll probably recognize. It's called London Bridge, and it is a duet. So we will play an A for you, and then it repeats, and then we're going to switch to B. They're going to play B the second time, and then we're going to split up into our duet to finish off number 30, London Bridge.
Okay, now we're going to transition into what we call full band pieces. So now you've heard the band playing either the exact same line all at the same time, or a duet, which is up to 2 different parts. Now, when we play a full band piece, you're going to hear sometimes 6 to 7 totally different parts going on at once. For example, the flutes might be playing a melody line, while the low brass are playing a bass line that's completely different than what you hear the flutes playing. Then the mid-range instruments, like the saxophones, horn, and clarinet, will be playing something different than the trumpets, and totally different than the percussion. That takes a lot of independence and knowing exactly what they should be playing within their own sections. So the first piece we're going to play for you is called Jingle Bells. Okay, before we play our last piece, we have 2 more concerts coming up after today. So following this band is the 7th grade concert band. Then Monday night, we have 2 more bands. Our 6-2 band performs, as well as our 8-2 and our 8th grade jazz class. And then Tuesday night are our 2 advanced bands, the 7th grade symphonic band and the 8th grade symphonic band. The students on stage can get extra credit if they would like to attend the other 2 concerts, or if they would like to stay after today to hear the 7-2 band. If you're able to come, I know you would enjoy it. Monday night, if you like jazz, that's the night to come, because the 8th grade jazz class is really, really good. And then Tuesday night, as I said, those are the 2 advanced bands. So you're more than welcome to come back. We'd love to have you. The last piece that we're going to play tonight is Mickey Mouse March. And much like I was saying about Jingle Bells, with 6 or 7 different parts going on, this one's even harder. So we're ending with our hardest piece. And before we wrap up our portion of the concert, I do want to commend the students on stage. Part of the reason that they're able to play so well so quickly is because they're so well behaved during class. They are an absolute dream to teach daily, really, every single day. And that's why we're able to get them to the level they're at. So I'd like to give them a round of applause for that. Parents, that says a lot about you as well, because they don't just show up being able to do that without having good training at home. So we really do appreciate that. And I
not lying when I say they're a joy to teach. They're at the end of the day, and I always look forward to the sixth graders coming because I know they're going to be so well behaved, and it just makes it fun to end your day that way. So the last thing we're going to play for you, I know you'll recognize this one, Mickey Mouse March. This is the old school Mickey Mouse March.
Yeah. She stops up there.